For centuries, knowledge has been hidden in plain sight across the sands of time. Whispers of lost civilizations, cryptic symbols, and forbidden histories have been erased or concealed. What if the truth was never lost, but hidden? Welcome to Eye of Ancient Mysteries, where the past speaks and the future listens. Sit back, open your mind, and prepare to uncover the untold secrets of our world. Let the journey begin now. One of the aliens discovered in Peru had a fetus in its womb. The bodies have 3 fingers on their upper limbs and metallic implants in their bones. In 2017, in the Nazca desert, a local resident named Leandro Rivera discovered strange mummified bodies. What followed were years of investigations into their origin. The bodies have metal implants in their 3 fingered hands and elongated skulls. The scientific community initially reacted with skepticism. Most experts, after analyzing the specimens, claimed the mummies were dolls made from animal bones glued together with modern adhesive. However, Dr. David Ruiz Vela, a leading expert investigating the supposed alien remains, and journalist Joyce Mantilla recently reported they discovered a fetus inside a mummy named Montserrat while analyzing the remains at a radiology center in Lima. The team believes Montserrat died about 200 years ago. Her pregnancy was estimated to be before the 30th week. The fetus was captured via CT scan. It is believed the embryo's bones were still soft and had only just begun to harden when Montserrat died. Experts determined the fetus's age based on the length of its femur, which measured 43 millimeters. This method is commonly used in prenatal ultrasound studies to assess gestational age. The fetus was discovered after Joyce Mantilla, who is dedicated to proving the mummies are extraterrestrial, noticed that Montserrat's hands were closely positioned around her abdomen. I observed the position of her hands, as if she was trying to protect her baby. One hand was above, the other below. He told the Daily Mail. The scans revealed the fetus had dried out in the womb over time, Mantilla added. The CT scan displayed detailed images of the fetus's bones, including its ribs, legs, and skull. The team refers to the mummies as 3-dactyl due to their 3 fingered hands, an unusual trait that has fueled speculation about their origins, including the possibility of extraterrestrial or reptilian ancestry. When asked whether the fetus could be a hybrid, half human, half 3-dactyl, Dr. Jose Zals, former director of the medical department of the Mexican Navy and a leading expert on the investigation, stated that such a conclusion would require DNA testing. So far, the only clearly identifiable anatomical similarity between the fetus and the mother is the 3-dactyl structure of the hands and feet, he noted. Montserrat is believed to have died between the ages of 16 and 25. She was approximately 1.70 meters tall and had implants in her hands, chest, and head. According to researchers, the implants appear to have a metal-like density. The cause of the pregnant female's death was severe trauma. Metal plates have also been found in the bodies of other mummies, some located inside the bodies, covering bones, and others attached externally to the skin. These implants appear Bio-functional, as they show no signs of bodily rejection, explains Dr. Zals. These polymetal plates were analyzed using light-based measurement techniques and were found to contain an alloy of copper, cadmium, osmium, aluminum, gold, and silver. Interestingly, the silver is over 95% pure, a rarity in nature. Cadmium and osmium, both relatively modern discoveries, are materials currently used in satellite communications and aerospace structures. DNA analysis of mummified remains in Peru. Definitely not human. Ufologists remain skeptical, believing the bodies are mannequins. Just days ago, DNA results were released regarding the unidentified remains found in Peru. Mexican researchers firmly state that the skeletons are not human. When Mexican journalist Jaime Maussan first presented two small bodies, the world was amazed, confused, and skeptical of the ancient find. Maussan claimed before the Mexican Congress that the bodies discovered in Peru were extraterrestrials that died many centuries ago, and that 30% of their genetic material does not belong to any known species. 70% of the remains' origin remains unknown, but Maussan asserts that the DNA analysis confirms the mummies are definitely not human. The 70-year-old journalist who discovered the mummies declared their finding to be the most important thing that has ever happened to humanity. I believe this phenomenon is the only one that gives us a chance to unite. He said at the time. Researchers from Mexico have taken on the project of verifying the authenticity of the mummies, which have 3 toes on their feet. According to Maussan, this is the first time we are facing irrefutable evidence of extraterrestrial life reaching Earth. He believes the public has a right to be informed about non-human technologies and entities. Instead of dividing us, this discovery should unite humanity, he added, noting that we must accept we are not alone in this vast cosmos. These specimens do not belong to our Earth's evolutionary line. They are not beings discovered after a UFO crash. They were found in diatomaceous earth mines and later fossilized into mummies, Maussan explained. Ufologist Will Gallison, a personal friend of the archaeologist who conducted the initial analysis of the alleged aliens, is convinced the strange bodies are not a hoax, but he claims they are mannequins, some kind of ritual dolls or effigies that are 1,000 years old. Gallison, who is also a performer and has shared concert stages with Chaka Khan, Carly Simon, Sting, and Barbra Streisand, first flew to Peru in 2017 to see the mummies, long before Maussan's public announcements, because he believed they might be extraterrestrial relics. In a documentary interview for the UFO television show Nub TV, he recounted traveling to Peru twice and even making a cast of one of the mummified heads. When visiting a friend in upstate New York, he saw a deer skull whose back resembled the frontal part of the supposed alien mummies' skulls. Gallison, who until recently believed the mummies came down in a flying saucer, now holds a different view. He believes they are man-made objects with an unclear purpose. He can only speculate whether the Incan culture from 1,000 years ago created these mummified effigies, and how, in one of them. The egg-like objects, visible only via X-ray, ended up inside. Maussan describes them as reptilian eggs.